So back at it, I want to give you guys an update on my finished Oathmark army. I'm going to walk you through the kingdom. I'll walk you through the units, the total points of this entire roster I've got to play with. And then we'll hopefully get some games of Oathmark up on the channel soon when the campaign mode. But before I do that, I want to thank the War Corgi YouTube channel. These guys are making a bunch of Oathmark campaign videos about 4 years ago. And it was so good and so narrative and so like I got drawn to the whole thing. And finally, after 2 years of cobbling these miniatures together, I finally have an Oathmark army to play with and start the campaign on my own. So without further ado, let's get to this kingdom and what is it? Here we go. So here's our kingdom sheet. We've got a Dwarven capital. Rustonia. I was going with a Russian dwarves, I guess. The ruler is Field Marshal Molotov. He is a general in our army. These are our territories we can muster. Now you'll notice I crossed off the Rocky Mountains because I replaced it with an ancient glade, which does unlock the tree giants. Now the tree giants are not in the Oathmark books or supplements, but it was in something he released for his Patreon subscribers. And I am a Patreon subscriber, so I'm allowed to use it. I'm going to use it. That's where that comes from. Our champion is Boris the Blade. I'll show you in a minute. We have a halfling adventurer, Ivan Drago. He's a legendary hero, level 0 with Murderous Blow. Dwarf wizard Kasparov. He has 2 spells, explosive ammo, and shift. And a human wizard Svetlana, who's going to have Stolen Marks, Sunblind, and Courage. Now, his entire roster will be 2,956 points of everything you see here, plus what I have on the table. Now, that does not include the, does not include the military academy, which gives a 2%, essentially a discount, as long as we have a leader or a unit with the command ability in our army. We get 2% for free of our value. So essentially, it helps to pay for the legendary hero. And without further ado, let's get right to it. So the first place we're going to go over here is we have our dwarves, and we have dwarf archers, we have dwarf soldiers, we have dwarf iron or line breakers, and we have 40. Sorry, not 40. We have 20 dwarf archers. We don't have the territory for the mountain guard. We have, oh gosh, it's a lot of soldiers. We have, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 dwarf soldiers. We have 15 line breakers. Let's see if you just better look at them there. Those guys are from Kings of War. Got the great deal on those around Black Friday. This whole box of dwarves was like ridiculous, $40 or something I paid for it. So moving back over here, in the front of it though, leading this army, there he is, the one and only General Mikhail Molotov with his blunderbuss that we can't use in Oathmark. There's no blunderbuss rules. We have our wizard over here, Kasparov. We talked about him already. Here is another champion, Boris the Blade. He's just a regular vanilla champion at 50-some points. Over here is Svetlana. That miniature is from the Song of Fire and Ice miniatures game, which I love, but unfortunately no one plays at my area anymore. And finally, our halfling adventurer. There he is, Ivan Drago himself, with Murderous Blow, leading the halflings into battle. How many halflings do we have? Well, so far we've got 20 halfling spears that he can go ahead and use. We have our catapult, which right now is a heavy catapult, which is why our dwarf wizard has the spell explosive ammo. Moving over here, we have the dog houses territory for the hobbits or halflings, which gives us dog units. We have 2 units of 5. Then we have our tree giant. That is a Kings of War model. Looks pretty decent. I picked him up on clearance for like 12 or 15 bucks. I mean, yeah, so really on a budget trying to put this army together. Back here we have our Indrik, which is a bear because, you know, it's Russians. I figured why not? Russian themed at least. And then over here is our, we have the mystical stonemasons. That is 1 statue. And we only have 1 statue right now, 1 miniature. That's all I have. He kind of looks like a Russian statue. So I kind of threw him in there. I had the miniature already, so got him a few years ago. And really the most expensive parts of this army, as far as I was building it out, was these 2 Games Workshop miniatures here, these 3. This guy, the Thane, he was that miniature was like $50, $50 plus. And so was this guy. He was 50 plus, and he was like 25. So these three miniatures right here were 70 or were $125 ish, which was kind of the bulk of what I spent. Everything else, I think, got these guys on clearance. I had that model already. The catapult I already had, and the halflings box was like $40 for the box of them. I still have more halflings to paint. Haven't gotten to them yet. Like I said, he was about 12. I had the bear model already. Got that for silver bayonet a while back. He fits in nicely. And of course, the dogs came with a different box of those Dark Age Irish infantry, and they had dogs with them. So now they're in with the halflings. And there you go, folks. That is the Kingdom of Rustonia, the Dwarven capital, and total roster, which you're looking at right now, without any discounts from the Military Academy. Everything you see on the table is right about 2,956 points. So we have enough points to play with. And I look forward to getting battle reports out there for you at some point and playing this amazing, amazing campaign game from Joseph McCullough, who is the god. I'll see you later. Bye.